Hey guys, welcome back to Damn. Is it just me, or is it really trendy for celebrities to be extremely hated at the moment? Or maybe the scope of the hatred is getting more focused. Because there will never be a time where a celebrity isn't hated. It's like yin and yang. Adam Sandler gives the late Cameron Boyce a cameo in his Happy Gilmore 2 film. It's sweet and it's nice. But on the other side, Will Smith is an action star, and sometimes he gon' act bizarre. Will Smith being the yang is hilarious. Ezra Miller is still right there. Did he get locked up? Dude, he looks terrible. He unironically looks like an evil Doctor Strange variant now. Looks like Klaus from Umbrella Academy. In terms of recent controversies, we have Pedro Pascal fatigue, which, if you don't know, is people being tired of Pedro Pascal.
The internet finally getting sick of Pedro Pascal.
Which is insane because the bigger the actor gets, the more things you will see him in. Guys, you put him there. You laid that brick. You fanned that cam. And I'm already over it. I'm gonna slowly add things to the background until the echo gets less. Nobody's getting Robert Pattinson disease, and he's been in a bunch of movies as of recently as well. He's literally Batman. But as of recently, Sydney Sweeney has been the most controversial between the two. I like how I listed only 2 celebrities. I thought I was gonna list more, but I guess those are the only ones that came to mind. Yeah, we got so many celebrity controversies to talk about today, guys. Like all 50 of these celebrities have lost their freaking minds. Brad Pitt and Kris Jenner. If you don't know who Sydney Sweeney is, I wouldn't blame you. I only know that she had one role in the movie that was Madam Web, but that movie was so bad it made me want to refund my damn tickets. And even prior to this controversy, she had an even bigger controversy when she teamed up with Dr. Squatch to make her own soap that was made out of her own bathwater. But now let's talk about her most recent controversy, which is her pants. And I know what you're thinking. I already saw the ad. They're just jeans. It can't be that bad.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has great genes.
When I saw this, I don't know why I was surprised. I don't know, maybe it was the fact that it was in a commercial, you know, that people watch. I felt like there was just an easier way to get up on national television to let everyone know that you're the biggest eugenics supporter of all time. All Sydney Sweeney needed after was a Charlie Chaplin mustache and 1 testicle, and she'd be doing method acting. I wouldn't say she's known for this, but Sydney Sweeney, in light of her controversies, has possibly the worst responses to a controversy ever. It's almost like she should have been a YouTuber instead of an actor with how bad her apologies are. And I mean, her responses are terrible, just terrible. And I'm about to do that thing again, where it sounds like I'm gonna list multiple things, but it's only like 2. So an interviewer asked her a question about the soap and the responses and critiques she was getting about the soap. And then something along the lines of another response that said, whatever it takes to get men to shower. And I'm not against digging at men, all right? Men stink. I just took a shower. It's been 2 months. No, guys, I take showers. I'm not Post Malone. But the sole reason that I hate this comment is that it gives her the option to kind of get out of a legitimate response, because she does exactly that. She literally replies, honestly though. That's the response to her controversial soap. It's so genius. This is one for the books. She literally said nothing, but this American Eagle ad is so bad. And I wonder what her response is gonna look like for that one as well. Sydney Sweeney, what do you have to say in response to your controversial, extremely racist, eugenics propaganda American Eagle Outfitters ad? I don't get why everyone is so upset. It's just the reference to the Brooke Shields commercial, duh. You mean this one? Roll the clip, Tyson. Tyson? I said roll the clip!
The secret of life lies hidden in the genetic code, in determining the characteristics of an individual and passing on these characteristics to succeeding generations. Only by natural selection. This may result in the origin of an entirely new species. Brings us to Calvin's, the survival of the fittest.
Survival of the fittest, but couldn't take showers? Yeah. Also, this was so blatantly racist, she's literally half of a swastika. Dude, I'm not even gonna make the fucking symbol. You can see it. We're probably too young to know what the fucking animorphs are, but she literally did that. But instead of turning into like a horse, a golden retriever, a fucking fish, no, she turns into a Nazi.
The funny thing about this entire situation is that I can guarantee you that she doesn't feel bad whatsoever. In fact, I could put money on it. This video is sponsored. No, you guys are never gonna have to worry about me taking a gambling ad sponsorship, okay? But not because of my morals. It's because I'm blacklisted from every gambling site. But let's just imagine a world. Let's just imagine for a second. Her response is actually remorseful. Do you understand the levels and the layers of work that had to be done just to get the commercial out? You had to get the role for the commercial. You had to get the lines for the commercial, which should have been the first red flag. Then you had to retake the scenes because you mess up sometimes. Then it needed to be reshot and re-edited if it wasn't filmed correctly. So then at which point of making this commercial do you actually start to feel bad? Because you have plenty of time to not go through with it. The casting site was probably titled, "We are looking for racist ass person to help us film our racist ass commercial." And Sydney Sweeney gets up like, "I am Adolf Hitler." I'm always gonna use that clip when referencing him. There is no way, I'm not even gonna fucking wave. I know you guys are gonna take that shit out of context, man. Can't even dab. So then this got me thinking, this is for sure worse than the Kendall Jenner Pepsi commercial. Solely because this Sydney Sweeney video is clearly just the biggest eugenics soft launch I have ever seen. And if you don't know what eugenics is, it's practically scientific racism. But it can't even be called that because science is based on facts. It's been used all throughout history to justify all the fucked up thing white people did to every single minority group ever. Kind of sort of like, no, most definitely like how the Bible was used to justify slavery back in the day as well. Freaking back in the day. I did some research on my great grandma and like her parents using this website. This is not a sponsor, by the way. And not even 3 searches above, no, not even 2 searches above, I found my great granddad's slave schedule. Like he was punching in, dude. Holy shit. That's insane. So I found this article here that lists the 10 worst celebrity commercials ever because I'm pretty interested in finding out if Sydney Sweeney is going to be the worst. And hopefully she is. Unbreakable, Khloe Kardashian and Lamar Odom. The Kardashians are no strangers to criticism and infamy, as Keeping Up with the Kardashians isn't exactly TV at its finest. But Khloe set the bar even lower with this terrible commercial featuring her husband, basketball star Lamar Odom. Khloe Kardashian was married to Lamar Odom. The Kardashians just blew through so many, and I mean this like figuratively and literally, blew through so many. Their ad sees the pair plug their joint venture, a gender-neutral scent called Unbreakable, which apparently makes one smell as womanly and as manly as possible.
There's something sexy about a couple sharing a scent.
Is there? Like a scent. A scent can be anything. A scent can be stinky. There's something sexy about smelling like shit with your girlfriend. Something sexy about smelling completely and utterly appalling with your boyfriend.
That perfect mix of masculine and feminine. Unbreakable.
Introducing a one-of-a-kind unisex fragrance, Unbreakable.
It looks like it says by Kendrick Lamar right there, Unbreakable. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is bad. This is number 10. I guess it's bad in terms of a unisex fragrance. Because technically, there is no gender applied to a scent. Like, a guy can smell like flowers, and a girl can smell like monster trucks. We do know about the genderization of male and female products. Freaking Curtis Connor made a video on it a while ago. But a unisex fragrance. Lamar Odom may not be playing basketball no more, but he's playing for both teams in real life, all right? This one's for you bisexuals. He's made Wait a minute, is she naked? Are they both filming this commercial naked? Is that supposed to be the appeal? I don't think anyone finds this attractive or appealing in the slightest. And they gotta be naked because Lamar Odom looks completely uncomfortable right here. This is the face that a naked person makes when their pants are on. That wasn't that bad. That was just fragrance and then maybe being slightly out of touch. Poise by Whoopi Goldberg.
You know, I have a problem.
The freak is wrong with this video? Why is it so whitewashed right now?
Every time somebody comes close to me with a dying torch, I get nervous and a little spritzer.
I don't need to know that though, Whoopi Goldberg. You think when it first happened and she had her little spritz, when she had her, she went whoopsie. Get it?
Years. Somebody would give you a bit of a tickle. Let me show you what I would have looked like if I had boys.
Don't pull your pants down. I just got like a flash into the future. I don't know how bad this commercial is actually gonna be.
Liberty. Liberty.
I know I didn't want her to show anything, but they didn't show any product. I think that's where this commercial fails at first. It's been like, hey guys, I'm here to sell this product to help you cure your unquenchable thirst for water because we all live in the Sahara Desert, okay? Stay with me now. The person that made this product is really smart. They invented water, and I'm going to show you what that looks like now. Okay, I hope you liked it. Here comes Frank to bring me some more water. Oh, what happened? Oh, you spilled it everywhere. Now it's making a little. These are like bad in a funny way though, or an embarrassing way. Sydney Sweeney's is bad in a bad way. So this list doesn't really make all too much sense. Number 8, Burger King and Mary J. Blige. Blige is the winner of 9 Grammy Awards, so it's safe to say that her singing career is about as successful as they get. Enter the atrocious Burger King commercial, and any respect you had for her is instantly gone. Really? In a Burger King commercial, it's that bad? I don't even want to read the rest of the thing. Let's see how bad this is.
Exciting things are happening at Burger King.
What's in the new chicken snack?
Chicken wraps?
Mary?
Crispy chicken, fresh lettuce, 3 cheeses, French rice and wrapped up.
Wait a minute. What the fuck are y'all talking about? This is fire.
Crispy chicken, fresh lettuce, 3 cheeses, French rice and wrapped up.
The fuck is that? BermudaNightOut.com. What the hell is that? This article doesn't make any sense. These are bad commercials, but you're telling me Mary J. Blige lost all of her respect after making this Burger King commercial? And the winner of Best Singer in the World goes to Mary J. Blige! If she didn't do that god-awful Burger King commercial, sit your ass down. Hey, what are you doing? No, don't you start. Stop it! Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Was that not Terrence Howard in that music video? I thought it was Terrence Howard. Who the fuck is this? If number 7 isn't like anything actually bad, then I'm just gonna skip to like the top 3. Number 7, Sankyo Pachinko.
Mr. Cage, can we have your autograph?
All right. So, you're twins.
No, we're triplets.
Triplets?
Oh my god. That's pretty bad. I don't even know any gambling terminology to make this joke, but that's hard on addiction. Yeah, don't invite Nicolas Cage to any basketball games, bruh. Especially while Steph Curry is playing. He hit threes, Nicolas Cage is gonna start shaking in his chair. All he's gonna see is those slot machines.
I'm on my way, Japan.
This does not make gambling look attractive whatsoever, though. And I can't say that I haven't gambled, okay? Like, I gamble when I play my gacha games for free. I don't will, except for that one time when that girl from Tower of Fantasy came out, the Chinese one with the gauntlets. And it was solely because of the gauntlets. You don't know me.
Oh no! I'll be darned to it. What the heck is going on around here? I found you, Lord. Whoa! I don't understand. Yeah, that's all right.
I like how accepting he is of the situation that he's in. I mean, he can't fight it. You know, in the beginning, he was like, all right, what's going on? Who is this one silver guy standing in front of me as I try to drive down the very open road? I could have drove past it, but who is this? I'll kick your ass. And he like looks to his right, there's 4 more guys. Then he turns around there, there's 20 of them. He's like, okay, I'm gonna get jumped, aren't I?
I don't understand. Yeah.
Please don't kick my ass. Dude, I don't understand this list. These are literally the coolest things ever. And this guy, this person who wrote the article, this person who wrote the article is just one big hater. Let's skip to the 3. Eliminating 5, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Again, we're comparing these regular, just commercials have always been wacky. From the Sonics commercials to the Liberty Mutual commercials. That's what an ad is. It's supposed to be goofy to get your attention so you can do what they're insinuating, what they want you to do. Versus Sydney Sweeney claiming that she's Adolf Hitler! Like, I don't get it. Did you guys see any microaggressions in this ad for it to be top 3? No. Are there any decapitations of heads? No. This to be like a top 3 terrible commercial? I don't think so. I wouldn't be surprised if the number 1 commercial on this list wasn't even a commercial. It was just Adam Sandler existing. I don't even have nothing to say. It's fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger hopping out of an energy drink like a genie. White people's Kazam. First off, why is Brad Pitt doing commercials? Sure, he doesn't need the money. It's because he's an actor. Actors actors just don't act in movies. Zuri from Jessie, since she's an actor, well, she doesn't get any roles now, but she was in the Band-Aid brand commercial. Freaking China Ann McClain did the Doc McStuffins intro. Actors don't just star in movies. In fact, I think actors mostly start off in commercials. The actor from Shang-Chi was like those guys in the commercial.
Simu Liu's used to model for stock photos. Yeah, sorry.
Talking about, does he need the money? Yes, he does, because that's his job. We're just gonna get the title for these last two unwatched them because these literally aren't even close to being as bad as what Sydney Sweeney did. Number 5, the film with Brad Pitt. Okay.
It's not a journey. Every journey ends, but we go on. The world turns and we turn with it. Plans disappear. Dreams take over. But wherever I go, there you are. My luck, my fate, my fortune. Chanel number 5.
You know what else was inevitable? Abandoning your children. I think that's the guy, so that joke's gonna hit if I'm correct.
I was right. He did more than abandon his children. He is a terrible person.
These are just regular ass commercials. The average commercial. Sometimes they're over dramatic. Sometimes they're too silly. But that's the point. Before we cringe, and this is a cringe thing. I literally found this article because it was titled Worst Celebrity Commercials and it had Sydney Sweeney's name on the thing. All right, Schweppes Uma Thurman. Let's just look at it. Let's see what they're complaining about now.
Next, no personal questions whatsoever during the interview. You have 6.5 minutes. Have a great interview.
All the things they say are true and much, much more.
All right, this was a waste of time. Do you agree with our list? What commercial starring a celebrity did you find terrible? I don't know, maybe the one that's promoting eugenics, maybe that one. They could at least put the freaking old commercial up there too that's just as bad as a number 2. This is a cringe compilation. But I don't know, maybe that's my fault for expecting anything from Watch Mojo. Only time I ever watched Mojo was when he got his... Funny enough, I thought this list was gonna be serious because, I mean, the Sydney Sweeney ad isn't even as bad in comparison to the Brooke Shields one because not only does it promote the same concept, the eugenics and the perfect race and blah, 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 but Brooke Shields was also like 14 in this ad, being over-sexualized solely for the entertainment of guys that drive pickup trucks and have beer bellies. And I'm confident that there are more commercials that are just as bad in the same realm of the Brooke Shields or the Sydney Sweeney ad, but for some reason I just couldn't find a list. There's gotta be commercials that cause this much controversy. It can't just be these two. You know what? There was another Jean ad that caused as much controversy, and it was Beyonce's Jean ad, and they were mad at her because apparently Beyonce can't be a cowgirl.
Yo, I'm getting educated today. Firstly, I gotta state that schizophrenia and DID are not the same, man. I was extremely misinformed.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
But besides that, it wasn't just because she wanted to be a cowboy. This had all to do with Beyonce's butt. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't see it, all right? There was nothing wrong with that commercial. I've been just like the guy standing next to her at the pool, okay?
But that's about it. Those were the top 10 worst celebrity commercials, I guess. Sydney Sweeney's would be placed at 11 because I guess it just wasn't that serious. I still don't have a name for you guys, so just imagine that I do. And I'll see you later.